Hi everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. Yesterday I spent most of the day on the road. I ran up to far northwest Iowa near the Minnesota border, picked up a little group of comics here, basically three long boxes, probably not quite. I don't know, it was freezing in the garage. I mean that literally, it's probably in the teens, so I didn't spend a lot of time looking through them. I agreed to a price and just brought them home. Thanks to Mark, he's the one that gave me a call. I bought quite a few things off of him over the last few years. So if you're watching this, thanks Mark. We're going through your stuff, so hopefully we'll find some gems in here. I really don't need any more comics. I still got 50 some long boxes to go through from that massive collection last year, but that's okay. I needed a break from eBay and the weather and just getting out and doing something, so it was a lot of fun. Let's get started on this. Famous first edition Superman. And that one looks pretty clean. This is a little better book, I think. At least a little more saleable book. The Superman, Spider-Man, well, it's not a treasury, but it's the DC and Marvel Presents. I sure like those combo books. Hey, if you guys get a second, click like, hit subscribe, send us your comments and questions, and you know, let us know you're watching. We really appreciate that. So here we go, and that's completely ruined. Water damage. So that'll just go in a junk box. I might be able to salvage that bag and board. Another low-grade Action. That one's sealed. Yeah, water damaged. You can see at the bottom, on the top, and another really, but low-grade Silver Age is okay. Somebody did some coloring on the shield there. Nathan. Well, that's another low-grade. Oh, that cover's split. No use wasting a cover on that one. And again, nothing. Now there's a Spidey, but it's, boy, it's really rough though. It is a rough Spidey. But it's still a Spidey. Yep, there's another one. You can see they cut a couple of deals out, and very low grade. Still sell though. $6. I don't know about that. That one's a junk book. Photo cover books do sell, but they have to be clean. And I don't know if you can see that, but boy, it's battered pretty good. Yep. $1. No, that's not worth $1. That's a junk boxer. That's too bad, but it's a junker in that shape. Well, that one might be, I'll have to check for completeness. That's a little better book. Raiders, no. Thor, that's got Loki on it. Not one of the better sellers from the era. Boy, that one's trashed hard. So is that one. Must have had some water moisture damage on some of these Bronze Age here. Really, really tough condition. So we'll junk box those. Let's see, Gambits. I got the feeling this is a group of probably a few collections put together, because you see, I saw it jump from Bronze Age now to Modern Age. Let me flip these over here. Avengers. Whoops. Fathom sells. All the pinup art covers sell. Turner's a good cover artist. I don't see any number ones, but I still bet I can probably move all those books out. There's another one. Chaos books. That's okay. Dark Child. Yeah, another pinup. Angela's always good. I don't know what it's worth. It's got some, I don't even see, it's got some soiling on the cover. So a lot of these are reading copies. That's actually a Tomb Raider cover. Those usually sell. Oh, more Gambit. So let's see, nothing great. There's an old, so now it jumps back to, oh wow, look at that. Really rough. Oof. Oofta, oofta, oofta. These have a, some of them kind of have, I don't know if it's a tobacco smell or a musty smell. Some of them, these Classics Juniors actually sell better than the Classics Illustrated stuff. Not necessarily high dollar, they just actually sell, where the classic ones, I tend to just toss them, eesh, rough one, toss them all in the junk box. I'm just going to skip over those because we got quite a bit to go through. Oh, it looks like we've got some Archie titles. Again, just throw them in a $2 box and let people pick through them. Probably the same with that. I'm going through these kind of fast. It's got writing all over the cover there. Sabrina's one of the better books. Oh, that thing's shot. I'll just throw that in the junk pile. There's another Gambit. Maybe there's still hope for a Fathom 1 buried in here. Well, boy, I do like Mike Grell art. Insufferable. Whoops. Boy, I'm not really seeing anything at this point to say. There's the Gambit 1, so it looks like I might have a good chunk of that series since I found the 1 and 2 there. That's not a bad book. It's not as good as the Little Mermaid, but there is a market for those. Kushkin's, boy, it got me on that one. I'll have to look that up. That's the type of thing that could really surprise you there. Let me flip these. Not too much. The little monster books used to be okay. They're kind of, some of those Harvey books are really hard to get from that 90s era. Felix sells. Not high dollar or anything. You know, a lot of these I'm seeing $2, $3 price tags. That's shot. That's completely ruined. So is that one. So is that one. Let's see. There's nothing on that. That one's shot. Great movie. Long movie. That one's trash. Poor Gene is trash. Gunsmoke. Oh wow, those are rough shape. Reader filler copies if they're complete. I'll have to go through them. They're pretty battered, so golly. They're older books, photo covers, but in the condition they're in, yikes, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get $5. I think they're still in that $3, $4 range, $2 range maybe on some of those. Yeah, those are not good. That's too bad. They were older, but condition's really terrible on them. Some Gladstone Disney, not, you know, some of the covers like that, the retro covers and things, they do sell a little bit. There are some really rare issues, so I always have to go through there just to make sure I don't have one. Every once in a while I'll get one that pops up. Ooh, boy, those are tough. So always look those numbers up if you run across those Disneys from that era. Digests, they're fun little books, but nobody really collects them. They're not a big collectible. Donald's not too bad. I'll make sure it's complete. There's a 4-color Old Bugs. Love the artwork from that era. Probably a VG at best, not a high grade. Laugh, Archie. Well, so far I have not found the needle in the haystack. This box is not making me do backflips on this. The Madhouse series, especially the monster covers, pretty good. That's not one of them, but they sell really well if you get those. Oh, that's too bad. Missing the corner. Otherwise, Yosemite Sam's a pretty good seller. Lulu used to sell. Don't do much business with her anymore. No, that's rough. Ugh. Boy, this is almost like somebody pulled them out of the garbage, to be honest with you. Some of these, look at that, with the huge stains and damage on them. Yeah, this is not looking good, guys. We'll go over. Maybe it'll get better. Oh, this is new stuff. Oh, let me see if I got the box backwards. Oh, I do. I'm going to stop and turn it around. Okay, here we go. So got the box turned around. Angel, Insufferable. Was that Destructible? I can't make... Hot damn. Don't... Hate to say it. Well, that one's messed up. That one's, you can see the back edge on that has been destroyed. I'm seeing... I've got to get ready. I'm packed for the show. I've got to do just a little more packing, but I think at this point I'm going to take most of these in, just probably dump them and blow them out at the show, and I don't know, 2 for $1 stuff maybe on some of this, see if I can't get rid of it. Oh, those are upside down. Angel, some of them sell if they've got the, yeah, there, the photo covers. Sell a little bit, but I tell you, not much. They're not a big seller. Buffy photo covers, as you might imagine, sell a little better. More John Sable. Boy, those got crunched. Oops. Well, I didn't hurt anything, that's for sure. You can see how that one's, yeah, it wasn't stored right, so it's all bent and stuff. So I don't know. Ay, 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 ay. Now it's a black cat. It'll probably sell. Not great. Probably a good VG. That's not a great selling line for me for the most part. That's a good cover. Statute of Liberty cover will sell. Again, well, that looks like a McFarlane. Yep, McFarlane cover. So those usually sell. That one's a little rough. Black covers, that's a tendency. So Eric Larson cover, they don't sell. Cap. Yeah, that might be alright. Oh, I love that ROM series. Oh, there's a Battlestar. I don't get many of those anymore. I used to. That's a reprint book, but it's good cover. I believe that's Mephisto. Last Straw, New Krypton. Yeah. Oops, Savage Dragons. There's a Gray Hulk. Those things used to be worth some money. Older Conan. Shogun's good. That's probably one of the better books I've seen in here, actually, is that Shogun, high numbered. Some Thor, some Punisher, more Archie, Machine Man. Well, it's not the worst book. That's a terrible book. That one's shot, and the cover's barely hanging on. Well, these are in every which direction here. Nothing to get excited about there. Savage Dragon. Oh, the Nom. Now that's it's not a high dollar series, but I do sell a lot of it. I haven't had any for a while, so those I'll probably pull out, and I'll put them in the right size bag and board, and probably put a stack out at the show this weekend. They will probably sell. Get, again, $3, $4. Number one, I usually get around, 10 or better, depending on condition. But it's, for a war book, for a modern war book, it's actually pretty good. There's another Madhouse. Well, it's got an alien cover. UFO, so that one's probably okay. There's some older Bronze Age Thors. Don't look too bad condition-wise, so they should sell. That's nothing. These you have to look at because there's a lot of Neil Adams covers on the continuity books. And I'm not seeing his signature there, but it sure does look like a Neil style anyway. So that would not surprise me if that was a Neil Adams cover. And these are just some really low-grade Thors. Star Trek, yeah, just don't sell those. Boy, there's another battered Thor. How's this Monkeys? It's a little better than the other one. That one might be a $5 book if I'm lucky. There's another continuity, and that is a Neil Adams. So Neil's got that one signed. So that is a Neil Adams cover. Visionaries. These sell a little bit. They're reprints, but they're fun, and you know, usually you get a couple, $3 out of them. Dennis the Menace is not a great seller. Poison, I don't know about that one. Vampiretic, I'm not going to pull out. That might not be an appropriate cover on that one. It's not the type of stuff. There's another. Looks like we're getting some big boy comics there. Newer Ghost Rider, they should sell. I don't know what they're going for right now with the show out. Probably not a lot, but they should be very saleable. Oh, Fathom Zero. Let's see if we can get a 13, 14. Is there a 1 in there? Killian's Tide 1. Those should sell, though. That should be alright. Oh, doggone it. Those are upside down again. Let me pull these out. Oh, neat cover on that one. Oh, Aliens always sell. Trades or regulars. More Gambits. So I gotta have quite a good run of those, I would think, at this point. I'll have to pull them all out and get them. Oh, yeah, we don't want to show that one. Okay, more Gambit. Next Man, not too much going on there that I'm aware of. There's a blue Superman. Oh, some more growing up. G.I. Joe will probably sell. Again, probably not a big dollar one on the IDW. Some of them are, though, if you get the limited stuff or whatever. Whoops, yep, there's some more grown up ones. I'm not gonna put those on video. I got lucky there that was that was what it was. I've really never tried to sell those, so I don't know really what they're going for. And you can't put them on eBay anymore. Some blue nose with nothing better to do will complain, and then they cancel your listing, and you can't take them down. So they are kind of hard to move at this point unless you do local. There's an Evangeline. That'll probably sell. So, okay, we're getting there. Thanks for sticking with me. It has not been well, I got some Gladstone Disney. Richie Rich doesn't sell. Pretty rough. Scrooges I can usually sell. That's one of the few Disneys that really actually does fly out. Woody Woodpecker's really rough. Spooky, I don't move. Some are fun. Nah, not too much. Some more Gladstone. I'll have to check the numbers. I doubt there's one of the rare ones in there, but you never know. Only takes one. Let's see, Daisy and Donald and Casper. Bullwinkle stuff sells. That's always good. So I won't complain about a Bullwinkle. Donald, not really. Not really anybody ever asking me for much of the Disney stuff unless it's the old 4-color Golden Age. Here's some Westerns. I'm just going to pull a handful out and see what we got here. Completely destroyed cover. Boy, that's got some low grade stuff to it. Oi, 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 oi. I don't know if you can see all the wear. I'm not staying too long, but a lot of heavy wear. Good reader copies. You know, I might just bundle up these old ones. I take some down to a local consignment auction that runs consignments, you know, a couple times a month. And I think a lot of this is just going to go on that. Oh, too bad that's not a number 1. Even better yet, a Weird Western. I might have to look that up. There's not a huge market, but Charlton, no. That's a reprint. Good cover, though. Good cover on that one. Cisco, Annie. This is a genre. I tell you what, in the 1980s and 90s, I literally paid my way through college selling sports cards and Western photo-covered comic books. No kidding. They were that hot. You know, you'd take a beat-up one like this, get 25 bucks for it easy. And now, you know, I don't even know if you can get a couple bucks. You know, John Wayne, but gosh, you know, it's half-eaten, literally. Robert Mitchum and John Wayne, great book. That one I might be able to get a little lot of. You know, stuff like that, you know, when it's that heavily damaged, just, there's no interest in it. Yeah, it's a shame. Definitely we're well loved, I guess, would be a good way. That's a tougher title to find right now. The Gabby stuff is not real common. Somebody probably picked that up as a filler for a collection on that Gabby. Same with the Dale. Those are a little more common than the DC Comics Dale Evans, but that's a little harder run to fill, so you might get somebody to fill that in. Let me see. Well, there's an older Felix. If it's all there, that's better than most of them that are bagged and boarded. I might be able to get a little money out of that one. Let's see. Punisher, no. Well, there's a couple. Lion King, that's probably an okay book. That's not one I see a lot. And that's a great cover. Actually, that one will be saleable too. Again, I don't know if they're worth a whole lot. Boy, he's rough. 15-cent DC books, well, even Marvel, but DC in particular, are a tough sell. They have to be very, very high grade. Oh, that's a good book. Herbie might be okay. Movie books tend to do all right. Well, this is interesting. So that's the limited series, Little Mermaid #1. That's probably a pretty good book. That's probably $10 plus if it's halfway decent. It looks like it's pretty decent. I'm gonna put this in. New Kids on the Block. You know, they sell a couple of bucks. Saved by the Bell. The photo covers do okay. And that's the #1. A little rough though. Summer, probably not too much on the summer break one. Okay, so last box. And let's see what we got. Sandman 5. So here's something just to point out quick. I see a lot. So this has got, let me dig it out. So on here it's got a sticky note. Fine or maybe fine minus is what they got it graded at, and $25. You would be really hard pressed to get a 6.0 out of this book. It's got massive color breaks, spine stress on it. Got a well, might not have the piece missing, but it's got a corner. But grading, guys, and I know on eBay, boy, there's some pretty rough books people are putting out there as VF near mint, and that's just a shame. That really wrecks the thing for everybody. Good plus, that's probably a better grade. I think the AG is maybe almost good instead of fair. I'm not really sure. It's a junk book though. Let's be honest. You're really splitting some microscopic low-grade hairs there. A couple of Battle Stars. G.I. Joe. So those sell. Another Avengers. That's the one where Jarvis got beat up. Punisher, boy, not a lot of interest in that. Ghost Rider will probably sell just because of all the buzz with the movie or Disney Plus or whatever it is. Little Monsters, if you get high grade ones, sell, but that is not it. Roadrunner, no. Well, Tom and Jerry's sort of sell, but not in that shape. You know, a lot of these I just can't put out, and and say, hey, this is a good buy for a collector. These are just reading junk copies. There's a few exceptions in there. Oh, well, there's one Sabrina. I'll have to actually see if I need that for my collection. It's probably not going to be worth a lot in that shape, but it can be a filler for a while. Boy, great covers on there. Not a high dollar book, but really great run of covers on those Bronze Age subbies. So Conan had some nice covers too, and again, not a high dollar book. Nobody's really kicking down the door for them. Oh, coverless. This is a remaindered copy is what they're called. So when they didn't sell from whoever had it on their shelf, they would rip the top off and then send it in to the company for credit because it was an unsold book. Well, a lot of them did, which was actually illegal, is they'd rip this off and then they would sell it like this at a cheaper price. So instead of 10 cents, maybe it was a nickel. But they were supposed to be destroyed, but they weren't. I've seen a lot of them like that, but that's what those are, is a remaindered copy. It looks like we got some more. They're older books, but you know, honestly, unless you have something key, like a really rare book that's been remaindered, they really don't bring a lot. And these are completely coverless here. Super Mouse. That's actually a pretty saleable book from the Golden and Atomic Age era. And this is the big-eyed, kind of the anime-style-eyed Archie books that were around for a long time. They usually sell. Again, not a collector with that thing half off on the top ripped off. I'm not seeing... Now, there's some old books. Dale Evans, is that a DC one? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Number 15, I believe. Yep, National Periodicals. That actually could be a filler book, possibly, for somebody. That's a hard run to put together. And Peter Porkchops. So, nothing great, unfortunately. I spent $400 on the group. Boy, I'm sure I'll get my money back. It's just going to take a lot of time. I don't see a lot of profit in it. But you know, if something weird turns up, I'll look through some of these books and some of these newer ones. There may be a couple in there that are worth a little more than I think. But I think your Little Mermaid book here, this number 1, I think that's 2 of your better books right there, value-wise, collector-wise, condition-wise, on that. So that's it. Check out our other unboxing videos. I got some more unboxing videos coming up, and I got some CGC videos coming up. So I finally got the big dollar CGC box in, and we're going to be shooting that later today. So that video is going to be up really soon, so check that out. That's got the Batman Adventures 12, first and second appearance of Sabretooth. I got the Iron Fist issues in there. Not a lot of books. I think there's only 8 books. But I'm hoping they come back fairly solid because they should be worth some money. So check that out, and thanks for watching.